feel that cool breeze. Better strap up both knees. Welcome to the Vets League. It's on, and if you got long heart, then it's long. Cause you feel it in your neck, cause the shoulders coming strong. You know the song, do the dance so slick. When I hit you with the head right left, now that's a perfect hat trick. Step over, not sick, don't know about that long ball tactic. Slow it down, real defenders never panic. Blood, sweat and tears, mud, 50-50 challenge. Buzz would have been cool, but 2 foot is showing studs. Keepers got hands, and I ain't talking about the gloves, man down. Get warm, you coming on sub, yeah. With the perfect tactic, 35 plus, jumping up with a backflip. Saturday noon, wait, when was practice? SummersAFC, like, share, subscribe, this.
Perfect. Let's get ready to rumble!
Get a little motorised one of these next season.
How's Justin doing? Is he doing alright?
Yeah, it started sub last week. First half has 1-0 down. I brought you on second half. Scored 2-1, 2-1.
What's happening, people, and welcome back to another episode. And today's game is an away game against Chigwell, who we've never played before. And our promotion hopes took a massive dent last week, having lost to one of our main rivals, Jubilee Sports. And with only 4 games left, we must win them all and hope other teams slip up around us. But as you can see from the table, it's not in our hands anymore. Right, so here's today's lineup. We've got James in goal, Redgrave at left back, Neil and Jason in the middle, and Palmer at right back. In the midfield, we've got Morton, Boateng and Akin. And up front is Forbesy, Darren and Harry. And our subs today, we welcome back Dino, who's been missing in action for months, alongside Jerry, Chris, Hughesy and myself. Right, let's get this show on the road.
I'm gonna give it a show you fix!
Right, fellas, so line-outs, we're going to do in and out of play for me. Throw-ins, goal kicks, corners, etc. Offside, you think it's offside, flag nice and high. If I haven't seen it, shout across to me, okay? If they're offside and they're active, and that's the key bit here, flag nice and high, don't put it back down again until I've either blown my whistle or I've said thanks very much. Skippers, you're here to play. I won't get every decision right, we all know that, referees don't. You arguing with me isn't going to make me change my mind. You start arguing, they start arguing, before you know it, we're arguing rather than playing. Okay, so if I get it wrong, you just got to accept I've got it wrong. Just get on with it, yeah? Who's the home team? You are. There's a tail. You've got choice of ends or kick-off. Swap ends. Swap ends, so it's going to be a blue kick-off, yeah? Swap round, fellas, please! It's a blue kick-off!
I'm gonna give it a show you fix! 3, 2, 1, go!
So, it's Chigwell kick-off. We must start this game with intent. And straight away, here's Darren. And this is the 3rd week running. It's been blowing a gale out there on a Saturday. We've got the win this after. We've got to make it count. And with James's big kick, Darren gets past their defender. Composes himself, and he finds Harry. And surrounded by 2 defenders, he gets his turn and shoots. And a good save by their keeper, who saw it late. And now it's Palmer with a throw. But Forbesy gathers it up, who in turn finds Palmer. And as their defender tries to clear it, it's Akin. And that's not a bad first time strike with the outside of his left foot. 6 minutes gone, and again we've got a throw in their area. And Harry's on the ball. And he lays it on the Forbesy, who shoots. Forbesy and their defender kick each other's legs. And their defender goes down like he's broke his leg here. But 2 minutes later, with a magic sponge, he gets up and plays on.
My knee, like one day is good, then the next day is not too good. So when I said I'll play, I was feeling good. I just had some sex. I was like, do you know what I mean? You know that post-sex feel? And then I got the I went, yeah, I can do this. Yeah. And then I played Wednesday, and it just didn't feel too good. So I'll see. I warm up, and obviously I'm going to start sub anyway. So.
That's Jerry, our injured midfielder. But in fairness, he turns up most weeks, takes the warm-up with the boys, and he comes from Greenwich. And as Palmer gets the ball, he looks up, spots Forbesy. How's your touch, fella? And with 8 minutes gone, it's been all us since the whistle. And who wants to see the first classic Morton of the day?
Oh my
What is that?
Just look at Dino on the sidelines. And the Summers football match wouldn't be the same without a classic Morton. But now it's Chigwell manning their first attack of the game. And as they cross it over, and lucky for us, their player just gets his bearings wrong. So as Morton does a lovely ball to Darren. But what can he do with it? Decides on a 1-2 with Akin, but he hears a call from Redgrave and leaves it. He gets across, and the ball falls to Harry, but he can't get the power in his shot. And then the keeper fumbles it, and as their defender clears it, it falls to Neil, who shoots. And now it's Akin on the ball, and he gets fouled, and we win a free kick in a dangerous area here. And can Akin get one on target here? He does, but it's an easy one for the keeper. And now it's Forbesy with a corner. And the ball falls to our captain, Neil. With an air shot on his first attempt, second attempt goes wide. 16 minutes gone and it remains 0-0. But hold up, there's Darren on the ball. And a lovely flick by Forbesy. And now it's Morton. And a good save by their keeper. And as their defender tries to bring it out to clear the danger, Morton does what he does best. Fouls the opposition and they win a free kick. And for all the chances we've had, we've got to stick the ball in the back of the net soon. And as Darren collects the ball, he just delays his pass and Harry can't get there. And we're coming forward again with Darren on the ball and wins his challenge with their defender. Harry spots Forbesy. He's through here. 1-on-1 with the keeper. He lobs him. Just off the crossbar. And Forbesy here is so unlucky. So as Palmer picks up the ball in his own half, just track his run here. And as he receives the ball back from Forbesy, he just manages to get the ball and then goes and does this. And a great goal poacher's goal here from Darren, who's in the right place at the right time to get his first league goal of the season. And another great assist from the General.
Go down! Finish! Finish! Well done, son!
So 31 minutes gone on the clock and Chigwell kick off. And we deservedly take a 1-0 lead in this game. But hold on. But Redgrave spotted the danger and cleared it. Straight down the other end, it's Forbesy crossing the ball over. And as their defender goes to leave it, but then kicks it last minute, it falls to Neil. And shoots. Oh, that's close. And although we've been very comfortable in this game, it's only 1-0. We're going to be against the win the second half. And as Forbesy carries on with the ball, he spots Harry's run. Uh-oh. And as Harry just stops himself here. Can't believe Harry denied us the Hulk smash. But as Harry's on the ball now, do you think Forbesy's offside? I think he's just level. And the lino don't give it. And now it's Forbesy 1-on-1 again. And as he tries a lob for the second time in the game, it hits the post. But there's Darren again. And again, Forbesy's so unlucky here. And he hits the post, but Darren's there in the right place at the right time again to claim his second goal of the season.
That's a goal. It's a goal. Oh! Yes! Scraps! I'll take the scraps!
Yeah, Lee, with them scraps, we're 2-0 up. So, is Chigwell bring it out from the back? A misplaced pass here. And what do you reckon? Do you think Boateng should have hit it first time? Comment below.
Wouldn't hit that first time?
I might.
How about you?
Yeah, Diaz, suspended striker, reckons that I couldn't have hit that first time. Again, what do you lot think? But in the end, nothing came of it. 44 minutes gone and it's Chigwell on the attack here with a lovely little ball from their number 7. But their player just fails to hit the target and it remains 2-0. And just look at this bit of play here as we bring it out from the back. And with just 2 well-timed passes, Forbes on the run again. Then loses the ball. Up steps Morton, wins the tackle back. And you know what this means?
What is that?
Yeah, well, back to the game. And as their keeper miskicks it, it falls to Fulsey. A lovely slotted pass here for Harry. But he just can't find Darren on the back post. And the score remains 2-0. And then the ref looks at his watch and blows his whistle. First half done and dusted.
I'll be honest, today we're playing football better than we've ever played football. I'll be honest with you.
good.
Harry's getting the ball to feet.
Yeah, no, he is up top.
No one's having to chase the ball this game. No one's chasing it. Everyone seems to be a lot more into it, not tired.
But they ain't a good side though. So
No, but this is where we play football.
And we've had the
You're
win.
not even.
Yeah, but this is where we play football. Let's not change it up and start saying, I get what you're saying, but at this moment in time, we don't really need it in that middle to be dilly-dallying with it. We don't have to. If we do that, we're just going to give them the game. What we're doing is we're communicating. If a man's free, we tell a man, and everyone's listening, everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing. No one's arguing.
Just got to keep doing what we're doing, but we need another goal. Because against the wind, it ain't convincing, is it?
It's our final balls. That's all it is. It's the final. When we get the balls, the final pass is killing us. Yeah, we got 2 goals. They ain't been the best to go apart from.
They're arguing and bitching. Their keeper don't want to pass the 3 of their players. Yeah.
Where I am, if I come in, there's so much space. That's how Dale's hit 2 goals.
It's going to your feet. It's not going over your head.
Did take a dive though midway through the arse.
What the
It's
fuck
on
was
camera,
that?
mate. The sun was in the eyes.
So as we kick off for the second half, we're 2-0 up, but we're against the win this half. So as Jason heads the ball out, a lovely first touch here by Akin. He just gets brought down here, and within 10 seconds of the restart, we get a free kick. So as H lays the ball out to Fulsey, we're starting to play some really good football here. And their defender bundles Harry over on the edge of their box, and we win another free kick. And then Harry has a semi-Hulk moment. It looks like he wants to keep hold of the defender's leg. And as Fulsey takes over free kick duties from Akin, he goes and does this. And with his first free kick, he's only gone and scored it. Keeper absolutely no chance, and that's Harry's 5th assist of the season. So with only 2 minutes gone in the second half, we're 3-0 up. And then we make our first substitution of the day with Pusey coming on for Jason. And as Redgrave links up with Akin, both of which are having a really good game so far. Some simple passing and great movement here. Palmer floats one in. Harry gets on the end of it, but that's a comfortable one for their keeper. 57 minutes gone, and Dino and Chris come on for Morton and Akin.
I'd like to get to a cup final this season.
Oh, bro, that'd be
nice,
wicked. If we could do that.
And the league have decided they're going to go ahead with the League Cup this year, and it starts in March, so that'll be our last chance to get to a cup final this season. And I've just left this passage of play in here. But unfortunately, Harry just couldn't keep his shot down. And with 30 minutes to go, we're really starting to put him under pressure here. And Chris with a snapshot, but that's not going to trouble the keeper. But down the other end, Chigwell are trying to mount an attack. With some first-time passes and a couple of backheel flicks here. That would have been one hell of a goal had that gone in. And with 22 minutes to go, we make our final sub, with myself coming on for Fulsey. And straight away, I get hold of the ball here, linking up well with Chris. And I get the ball back off him and spot where Harry wants the ball. And he lays it onto Darren, who's free in the middle. But as he takes the touch, he gets smothered by their defenders. And they manage to clear the danger. But now it's Chigwell looking for their first goal of the day. And as their player passes back to their midfielder, he looks up, sets himself, shoots. Oh, that's close. It's a decent effort, but James had that covered. And straight away, they're pressing us again. And as their player's shot deflects off of Chris, their number 4 hits it just wide. And a bad pass by the Chigwell player, and Chris picks it up and lays a lovely ball over to myself. And And as I take it past the keeper, and I should have hit it first time with my left foot, because of the bobbly pitch, I wanted to take an extra touch. And as Harry gets his shot off, the keeper's got back and makes the save. And looking back at the video, I should have hit that first time with my left foot. And as Darren tries to clear it, their number 12 shoots, number 7 shoots. But James is still yet to be troubled in goal. But that's testament to how well our defence are playing today. And with 13 minutes left to play, Darren's on the ball. And with some good link-up play here by our forwards, and I pass it to Harry. And he looks up, sets himself. Bruh. And after that thunderbolt of a shot, we're on the attack again, with myself this time. And a good block by their keeper. And as Dean picks up the ball, he's been missing in action. No one's seen him for months. But he's still got things like this in his locker. And he's also got this in his locker. Sorry, Dino, but if you do it, we put it in. So Husey on the ball, and as we try and bring it out from our own 18-yard box, a mistake by Boateng. But it's an easy one for James. With 8 minutes to go, they still ain't give up, and are still looking for their first goal of the day. And as their player cuts in on Redgrave, he gets his shot off. It bounces awkwardly for James, and he just gathers it up at the second time of asking. So James tries a big goal kick, but the ball just gets held up in the strong wind. And as Chris challenges for the ball, Neil, our captain, clears it. And then we go and do this. And as Chris gets the ball, and remember he started this attack, shoots and finishes the attack. 4-0. And a great goal by Chris, who started this attack with that challenge in our own half. And that's his first goal of the season, and Harry's 6th assist of the season. So 4-0 up with 5 minutes to play, and as Palmer tries to pass it out, he gets dispossessed, and then has a tangle with their number 12, and then they have a Mexican standoff. You don't scare me! Now both players have put their handbags away, we can get on with the game. But for some reason, the refs give them a free kick. And as they float one in, their player gets a head on it. And what a save by James. And from this angle, you can see why I rate James so highly. He's had nothing to do for the whole game and then makes a point-blank save like that. But Chigwell ain't finished yet, and as their player gets the ball, he's surrounded by 2 of our defenders and manages to get a shot off. But you're not going to beat James from now. And as James brings it out from the back, Palmer's on the ball. And just watch this passage of play here. And just look at Chris's dogged aggression to win the ball here.
Brilliant, Chris.
As I pick up the ball on the halfway line, I make my way goalwards.
Psych!
And as I send their number 7 for a hot dog, I pass it to Dean, who in turn gets his shot all wrong, but it bobbles up as they try and clear it. And I header it to Harry, who completely misses it, but I'll follow it up and get the tap in. People think I nicked that goal off of Harry, but the goal cam will prove he was hit by the Chuck Norris sniper. And that footage will clear everything up. So that's my 7th goal of the season and Dino's 2nd assist of the season. So with a minute to go, we're 5-0 up. And as Harry kicks the ball in my direction, there's just enough time to have a look at my first touch.
What the
Yeah, that weren't my greatest moment, but at least I've still got possession. And as I try and get it into the danger area, the defender headers it. Falls to Harry, shoots. Whoa, that's close. And then the ref looks at his watch, blows the whistle. Full time, done and dusted. And I just want to thank Chigwell, who are a great bunch of lads, and our ref Roddy, who was quality today. Our 2 main title rivals, Old Chigwellians and Jubilee Sports, both won today, so this is how our table looks. Next up for us, we're away to Millwall Albion, who we beat 2-0 back in November, but in fairness, they're better than their league position shows. And me and Harry remain top of the goal scoring and assist charts.
I'm gonna give it that show you flex.
Good game, bro. Well done, bro. Solid, well done, bro. Good game, man.
Thanks, mate.
Good game, brother. Good game, bro. Hey! Wait,
Oh, come on.
Good game,
Come on.
2 goals, yeah? Good game, bro. Lovely. Good game. Good game, bro. Solid, bro.
Very good game. Very, very good game. Pleasure. Nice one, mate. Yeah, be lucky.
Here's your mouth all game!
See, I'm on the camera, bro.
Well done, man.
Nice one.
Time, bro. That last minute save. Well done, bro.
Got to keep that clean sheet, then.
Of course, man.
5-1.
Come on now.
I didn't get one.
I'll have to look at the goal count. Honey, that was fucking robbery there.
Robbing Bass.
Hey, I was waiting for him to get up. He fucking.
Yeah, I'm 20 stone.
I'm fucking sunbathing on the floor.
Because it's not just you getting a ball, just doing this all game. You actually got to play. Yeah, man, that's what I keep telling everyone.
It's better.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, give me that. This is what I'm doing.
Get that on camera.
Show your facts.
That's all what? What are folks? He's crazy.
You know what I mean? I'm a little bit weak.